I've got lots of mates who are in their 20s and 30s. Lots of them are in relationships. I also work in a pub and I see lots of guys that age. And let me tell you something. The ones who are in relationships spend all their time asking for permission to do things and they're not happy. And they complain because their wives or girlfriends nag them to death and get really upset when they do something that their girlfriend didn't want them to do. Well, here's the truth. She's not controlling. You didn't set any boundaries. If you're asking your girlfriend for permission to go to the pub, if you're checking in 14 times before going to see your mates, if she's constantly frustrated and you feel like you just can't win, well, I'm going to say something that might sting. She's not controlling. You gave your power away. Let's talk about the nice guy epidemic. Modern men, especially in their 20s and 30s, were raised to be nice. Be respectful. Don't be aggressive. Make her feel safe. Well, that's great. But you took it too far. You became too agreeable, too approval-seeking, too spineless. You mistook people-pleasing for emotional intelligence. You weren't being a good man. You were being a scared little boy trying not to get rejected. Let's discuss the power shift no one talks about. Here's what happens. You meet a beautiful woman. She's smart, she's sexy, and she's into you. And she gives you what no one else has. Attention, affection, maybe even sex. And instead of holding your frame, you melt. You do everything she wants. You abandon your hobbies, you ditch your mates, and you ask for permission like a schoolboy. This is quite fun making this video. Now you think you're being loving, but you're not. You're trading your freedom for access. And she notices, not consciously, but energetically. And this is when she stops respecting you and starts controlling you. Because someone has to take the lead, and you won't. Then the resentment kicks in. You start pulling away. You want a night out? It becomes a negotiation. You want a bit of space? She gets anxious. Because you're not the man she fell for. You're her project now. And what do? You say fuck it. You snap. You stay out too late. You ghost her for a weekend. You become passive aggressive. Or at worst, you cheat. And suddenly, you're the bad guy. All because, at the beginning, you never set boundaries. Let's talk about the mistake you made on day one. Most men lose the relationship before it even begins. On the first few dates, they bend. Yeah, I can cancel that gig. Oh, sure, yeah, I can stay in with you instead of going training, which I would normally do this night, every week. No, I don't need time alone. I want to be with you all the time. Well, bro, that was a test, and you failed. You taught her you don't need space. You taught her you don't have your own path. And you taught her that your world revolves around her. Then, 6 months in, when you want that freedom back, she's confused. She thinks he's changed. But you didn't change. You just started telling the truth, didn't you? This is amazing. So you're in it now. Let's talk about how you take your power back without being a dick. This isn't about being alpha. This is about having a spine. Stop apologizing for wanting space. Stop asking permission to live your life. And say what you mean. Early and consistently. And most importantly, communicate. Say to her, I love spending time with you, but sometimes I need a night out with my mates or some time doing my training or whatever my thing is. It's part of what makes me feel like me. A good partner will understand. A controlling partner won't, and that tells you everything. You got yourself into this situation, and now you're going to have to communicate your way out. Being in the pub and bitching to your mates about what your missus has done or the fact that she's nagging you, that is not solving the situation. That is going to lead to a resentment, which is going to break up your relationship. And you have two options. End the relationship if you're not happy and do it differently next time, or try to fix the situation you're in. And you ain't going to fix it by bitching to your mates. You're going to fix it by talking to your partner. You're going to have to man up and actually communicate the things that you want to do. And that sentence I gave you, I love spending time with you, but I also need to do these things because they're why you liked me in the first place. You got to remember, somebody sees you on a dating app and you put your best pictures up playing rugby or American football or in the gym or whatever, surfing. That's what she's attracted to. She's attracted to you and the stuff that you do that make you you. So if you start giving them up, she's going to get bored. she's going to get bored with you because you're just like a puppy dog who's there all the time. If you're going to get out of that situation, you need to start doing the things that you believe in again, but you need to communicate honestly about that. It makes me happy to go down the gym. It doesn't make me love you less. My love for you is not proportionate to how much time we spend together or whether I have a late night out with my friends. You know, if she's got confidence in the relationship and respect for you, she won't give a damn if you spend a night out and get back too late, because she's got trust and confidence. And if you communicate everything that you're thinking and she believes that because it's the truth, she will have no reason to worry. And you will have taken the power back and you will be the man in your relationship. Because every woman wants you to be the leader. And if you're not, she will be. So this is the wake-up call. You're not miserable because she's mean. You're miserable because you disappeared. You thought that love meant giving her everything, but what she really wanted was a man who wouldn't abandon himself. Set the boundary, hold your ground, and show up with love, but don't forget your spine. I'm Joe, this is Anxiously Adulting. Please like and subscribe if you're ready to stop being a nice guy and start being a real one.